This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and showing their fashion sense. Gotta make a grand entrance when you're on the road. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a D.C. kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Avery Bradley. And it's McGee in at the center position. Now Murray, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And there's the pass to Davis. Over Millsap. Doesn't go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. It's stolen by Davis. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. On the wing, Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. Green's got the first points up on the board here for the Lakers.
They can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Millsap kicks to Harris. Millsap passes to Harris. Back to Millsap. In the corner, it's Harris. 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Give credit to Millsap. As the game has changed for a power forward, so has he, developing a good jump shot from beyond.
Now here's LeBron. Shoots over Barton. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Bradley.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Bradley up top. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange. You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Barton dishes to Murray. Here's Millsap outside for Murray. Back to Millsap. It's stolen by Davis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Porter's checked in. Bradley with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Porter. James with some nice D.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And the wide open shot from Green. Hands it from downtown. Green's got 6 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Denver the rebound. Jokic. Millsap trying to get open. And that time, also a missed shot. Lakers leading by 10. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bradley. They get it back. Here's Howard from outside the arc. And LeBron James with the three. He has 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
With some arc, and Rondo with the lay-in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Grant, that's good.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Now here's Rondo. Morris. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone. Defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, tally up another helper for Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assist list. Incredible career that keeps going.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. Plumlee hits them both. And here's Rondo. Morris outside. Kuzma left side. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Goes up on the wing. And another miss by Denver.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
It's good.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
The Nuggets trailed by 19. Pulls up from the corner. Kuzma pulls it in.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. And again, Denver no good.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5.
Wow. The size of Morris helps him down low, especially when he decides to sky-high flip them.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor jumper. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Pass to Jokic. Puts it up from 15. Nice jump shot. Good. Jokic has got his first 2 points.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And it's McGee with the jam.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Stolen by McGee. Green passes to James. Fires the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Los Angeles leading by 22. Bradley kicks to LeBron. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
And that one's good. Millsap. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bradley with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Here's Barton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it. He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Barton. Good D by LeBron.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Bradley can't get it to go.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And that one's good. Barton.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
To the paint. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Barton. Here's Millsap. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never
Murray against Bradley. No one near James as he lets it go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. It lets him maximize what he can do.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Bradley. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's LeBron. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
You lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
But when I think of Rondo, you have to think of the touch he has. I mean, on the floater, passes, everything he does offensively.
Caldwell Pope against Harris. Caldwell Pope right side. James fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the free throw, no good.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
But they get it back. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Murray against Rondo, and it's good for 2. Rondo's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, for a point guard, despite shaky range, Rondo has a pretty good field goal percentage for his career. A lot of that is shot selection.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kentavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, and knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, and of course the duo of Anthony Davis. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.